Hello friends, this is Ganesh and video number 4 on ABAP Enhancement. In this I'm going to explain the remaining remaining options of customer exit, menu exit, field exit and text enhancement. So in the previous video I explained the screen exit and then function exit as well. Okay, and there is a new option called text enhancement as nothing but to update any standard data element short description. So these are things which I'm going to explain in this video. Let's get into the slide first. So menu exit is very simple. We have a transactions, we have a standard screens from SAP, and it has its own menus, sub-menus, application toolbar, title bar, and standard toolbar. So if you're aware of menu painter concept, which is coming under model pool programming, so if you design any screen painter, menu painter is optional. If you want, you can able to add the application toolbar buttons or title bar and everything. Okay. So there are associated. The menu exit is associated with screen exit. I'm sorry, menu painter, menu design is associated with screen design. Okay. So here menu exit is if suppose user wants some of the option to be enabled in the menu level, menu painter level, then we need to come with a concept called menu exit. Okay. And screen and menu is always depends on the program, just for your reference. So here, how the SAP is provided the space for menu exit. In a screen exit, SAP provides a space called a tab, customer data tab. Inside the tab, you can add whatever fields you want. Okay. The same way function exit, they provided a function module. Inside the function module, there is a Z include. You can add it whatever you want. The same concept. Menu exit also SAP provided a option to add a custom menu. Okay, this is actually going to be visible in your menu bars. Okay, I will show you how it is. And menus are very limited. Menu exit is actually limited, and you can see it's very rarely we are using menu exit. Okay, mostly we used with screen exit and function exit, and menu exit is a little very less usage, I can say. So let's get into the technical level, and the options are provided by SAP is they provided the program name, because menu was depends on the program, as well they provided the function code. What is the function code of that menu? So that is also provided by SAP, and using that we are able to add what is the name we want on the menu, that means on the option, not menu, and then option, menu option, what we need, and if you need any info text, so those things we are able to add it. And finally, we need a place to write a code, that is nothing but function exit. And menu painter, if you remember, menus also has an option of PBO and PI. PBO mostly used to include the menu option in your screen. That is not required in menu exit because that is taken care by SAP, and we need to identify only the function exit for PAI. Once I click the menu, what needs to be done? So the custom code to be written under the function exit under the Z include program. So that we need to identify which function module is going to be executed on that. Okay. So this is about the function, menu painter or menu exit. And the next one is field exit. Probably I will show you in the system, and I'll just complete the menu exit. Then I'll come back for the field exit and text translation also. Sorry, text enhancement also. So let me get into my system. Here it is, and which is the one, yeah, HS only, that's fine. So here I'm going to use the transaction called SE38. So it's very easy because finding a menu exit is little difficult. Even last session also in screen exit for ME21 and purchase order creation, we don't have any menu exit option. So but SE38 they have. So I just take the very simple option, simple transaction, and let me, not sure is this available. Let me create a program, because the menu which I figured out is available inside the menu paint, ABAP editor. So I need to get into that ABAP editor screen, inside the ABAP editor screen. So that's why I'm creating a program. This is not part of your menu painter. This is, I want to get into that particular screen. So I'm creating a dummy program. Okay, local object. Yes. So the menu is available, the menu exit is available for this particular screen, for not for the initial screen. So how to find out the enhancement for SE38? I need to know what is the program or what is the package of this program. Okay, so that's very simple. You can find system status, and here you're able to see the program. Just double click, and here go to attributes, and this is SEDI is the package. So copy this, and okay, let me go back. So here go to S mode, and find the enhancement, and here give the package name SEDI and click continue. So there are two things, and this is the one. Okay, and go to components. So this was the option, select the components, it will directly take you to the components. Here you're able to see the function code is available, is nothing but your menu painter is available for the ABAP editor, and it has its own function exit. So we need to figure out which function exit for our menu painter, that is PAI. Okay, so we identified, then go to C mode to create the project. C mode, and okay, let me take the project again, because the naming convention is almost same. Okay, no, just find out. Okay, sorry, I'm in C mode. So it's searching the project, not the enhancement. Okay, this is the one, SEUED001 something. Then go to C mode, paste it, and I need to add Z. There's a space. Nope. Okay, let me get it 10. Yeah. Then click create, and this is for menu exit for SE38. Go to enhancements, save the changes in the local object, and here, yes, enhancements, and go to components, save it. So these are the components. Okay, it's available. This is not in active, and this in display mode. Go to the change mode, and this is the program, and this is the function code of it. Okay, function code of the menu which we are going to create. Just double click over here. Okay, still in display mode. 1 second. Yeah, now in change mode. Just double click this option. Then you have to write customer exit. So I'm going to just give display, yeah, the same one, sales order. Okay, so nothing much. I'm not going to use icon or icon text or information text. The reason behind this, it's going to be added in the menu. So it's going to add it here only. Part of this menu, you have all the options over here, right? So in this, we're going to add it. So adding icon text is not going to work. So just click copy, and it needs to be added in the transport request. Click OK. So there is a green tick mark. Let's see, let's activate. I didn't write any code. Let's activate how it's getting displayed in SE38. So SE30 is already open. So better you just re-trigger, reopen your SE30 transaction. And if you see utilities, no, nothing is there in the initial screen. So go to display or change mode, whatever it is, and click display, sorry, utilities, and here you're able to see display sales order. I didn't write any code, so if you click, is nothing going to happen. Okay, so this is a way to enable, add an option to a particular user menu exit. Now I need to identify the PAI, and this is the one which is going to work. So let me deactivate it, and if you double click and check the description, so it shows user exits, and this one is going to be, oh, it's in, okay, they mentioned some custom, this in German, so they mentioned that this is a ABAP editor custom code for ABAP editor. Okay, let it be. So I'm going to use this, double click and open it. I will show you the different system that is in English. I'll show you the different system. Local object, So here I'm going to enter the like call transaction VA03. Okay, add toward it, go back, and here also go back, active your project. It's active. Now again reopen your SE38 transaction or display or change mode, whatever it is. And here you can say utilities and display sales order. So it will take you to VA03 transaction. Okay. So this is a way you can just add whatever information you want in the menu exit. And if you keep a breakpoint, you can identify what is inside and what is if condition. If you want to add anything over there, everything you are able to identify in the debugging level. So let me go to again display sales order. So here it is. So you can say sci ucom. So this is the value, right? Function code provided by SAP and sci T code, because I already mentioned don't keep your implementation wide open. So instead of call transaction VA03, add a if condition. If sci ucom is whatever is provided by SAP plus PGE, then only this call transaction will work. Okay, so that way you're able to make it. And if any additional condition also, please make it and don't keep any enhancement wide open. Okay, so this is about the menu exit, and we have a limited options. You're not able to add anything over here using the customer exit, but we have an option to add some custom what do you call buttons also using the next level of enhancements. We'll see in the later videos. So this is about menu exit, and the next one is field exit. Let's get into the slide. So field exit is on top of the data element, any standard data element. So what is field exit? So wherever the data element is used, I'm going to have a condition, whether example, if you take material number. So I don't want to allow a material to be created or used in the system which starts with maybe I can say 1 numeric. So meaning I want only the material numbers should start with only alphabets, not the numeric. So this is one sample or scenario, basic scenario of field exit. So what happens, you can enable this validation for a data element for a material is nothing but matter. And there is an option to be applicable to enable this validation for global across all the transaction. Wherever this data element has been used, please do the check. Okay. If it is standard or custom, irrespective of anything, wherever the material MATNR data element has been used, please do the validation. Another option is do this validation only for a specific programs. So I have few custom programs and I want this to be used only in specific programs. Yes, you have an option to map this particular field exit validations only for few programs. Okay, that is also possible. But the basic idea is field exit is not at all advisable for the current version to be used. I believe it stopped by before 5, like 4.6 or 4.7, I'm not sure. And after that version, SAP stopped supporting or advising to use field exit, because whatever you want to achieve through field exit, we have a lot more flexible option to make it. Okay, through function exit or through enhancement, implicit, explicit, we have a lot more options currently available. So the advisable is don't use field exit. And this video is just only for your information or reference what is field exit and how we can create it. Okay, just for your information only. And moreover, this field exit requires some system configurations to be done, and probably we don't have authorization for those transactions. This needs to be added as a profile in the profile one of the entry. So RZ10, RZ11 is a transaction. Most of the developers, we don't have an authorization to do that. Okay, that is the another challenging. And the same thing for text enhancement also. Okay, so please don't use text enhancement, because if you change the text of any standard data element, it reflects all the places wherever the data elements has been used. Okay, so that also might give some mess up with the standard transaction. So field exit and text enhancement is only for your reference, nothing much. Okay, let's get into that, and we'll see what are the options we have. And we need one standard data element for a field exit, so it's open for all the standard fields, sorry, so all the data elements. It's not only for one project, one transaction. It just, you need one data element, that is enough to create a field exit. And for this, you need to go to C mode. You don't want S mode, because we are not going to search anything. We know the data element name. At least we are not aware of the data element. Open a S11 table and you are able to find the data element. That is the only source we require. And then go to C mode, and we need one more transaction called PRFB. Once we get into the C mode, we need to make use of this second transaction. Okay, and we need a place to write a code for a field exit. Again, it comes to a function module only. This function module, we are going to create it. The name is going to be decided by SAP, but we are going to create it. So create a function module. Basic, you need a function group, so make sure you have a function group to create the function module. Once the function module is created, you are good to go. And we have some configurations in my rental system. We have authorization to do that. So I will show you how to do it, but I'm not able to execute it. Reason behind us, if any change happens in the profile level, the server needs to be restarted. So I'm not able to restart my server, but I'll show all the steps, how to create a field exit, how to do a configuration and everything. And unfortunately, I'm not able to show you whether the field exit is getting triggered or not. Okay, and then yeah, we need a functional module. And this one I mentioned in the beginning itself, assigned to a specific program or global and global. So more than one program also you can do it, or you can say this program as well as global. That make any difference, but that make any sense if you have global and this program. But there is an option to add more than one as well. And finally, text enhancement. So this is to update the data element text. This is also advisable. Please don't use it. So because data element text is used in many of the standard screens, so it's mess up with other screens as well. Okay. So once again, field exit and text enhancement is just for your reference. This is my another system where I have authorization for RZ10 and RZ11. So let's go to C mode first. C mode, and here no need to create any project. Again, go to the command prompt. There is no /o/n. Just enter PRFB, enter. It will take you to the next screen where the field exits are available. Okay, so here you have to say field exit, create, and it will ask what is the data element. Okay, so not the field name, I want a data element name. So I'm going to create it for purchase order number. So EBELN, this is the data element of the purchase order. So if you want, you can just make sure you're using the exact same data element, EKKO F7. So for purchase order document number, yes, this is the one. Okay, give the name EBELN and click continue. This will take you to the SE37 screen, and the function module name is field exit and the data element, field underscore exit underscore the data element which I have provided, and click create button. Make sure you need a function group to create any function module. That is a very basic one, so you need a function group for it. I have already created a function group. Just click create, start with F, don't worry, system will allow. And my function group is this one, YGIF group. There's a spelling mistake, please ignore it. And short text, field exit for PO number. Okay, and you have two parameters, input and output. So you can able to receive as well as you can send the information back to the standard program. So wherever it's coming, and you can able to provide some information, so you can able to use the output parameter as well. Just act toward it. I'm not going to write any source code here. You can write whatever validations you want. Like input gets what is the value of your material numbers. If they suppose they enter 1, 2, 3, so you want to validate the exact value. So this reference variable will get it from that value. And go back, go back. We need in the C mode screen. Just close this. Yep. So here by default it creates for global, for everywhere. Whenever this particular data element is used, this data for field exit is applicable. Okay, so I'm going to change this for a program. So I need some program. Hopefully I have some test programs. Okay, let me have this test2. If I, yeah, test2 executable. So I want to map the field exit only for this program. So YJI test2. So here, just for your reference, P underscore PO type EBELN. That's it. So I have used this data element in my program. So now go back to C mode, select it, click this option, assign program on screen. What is the program? YJI test2. Give the program name over here and then screen. This is a selection screen. Just go with 1000 and click save. And it needs a transport request. So save this transport request. Sometimes you can have this, like I mentioned, right? Two lines also possible. Apply. You can apply this field exit for more than one program. So that is also possible. Okay. Now it shows the status is inactive because it needs some configuration. Like just click and click activate. You will get a message saying system is not configured for field exit. So that is the issue in most of the systems. So now I'll show you RZ11, which parameter to be updated and with what. So parameter is going to be, press F4. I think you will get a lot. So let me go and do ABAP slash field. Yes. So this, the parameter needs to be updated with the value yes. Okay. So this is just a view of the parameter ABAP underscore field exit. This needs to be updated in RZ10 transaction. Mostly we don't have an authorization for this RZ10 and 11. For this, the profile would be default. And let me take the highest version of this profile. So it's actually 5. So I'll just take the 5th one and go to extended maintenance, click change. So here I'm going to create a parameter and ABAP slash FIELD. You can go with F4 as well. Yeah, this is the one, field exit. And the parameter value is yes. And click copy. And it's added the comment as well. Just go back and go back. It'll ask you want to change, save the changes. Yes, I want to change, save the changes, and click save here as well. Then it will create, it will save your profile now along with the recent versions. Just click yes. It's a profile default version 6 saved and activated. So this is the recent version of this profile. Okay, so automatically comes here. The problem, okay, if you want to activate this, I have changed the profile, then your server needs to be restarted to allow this changes. But unfortunately, I'm not able to do it in my rental system. Once this is restarted, the server is restarted, then we have to go to C mode and select this option and you are able to activate it. So currently I'm not able to do that. So this is the final step which is missing. Once it is done, once the system is restarted, you can activate it and you can run your program automatically. If you have a breakpoint in your function module, field exit underscore EBELN, and automatically control comes and stops there. You can do whatever you want. You can see what are the input is coming and you can see what is the output and you can write whatever validation is required. So this is the field exit. And this is again, I'm saying just for your reference and information, it is not at all used anywhere nowadays. So don't worry about the field exit. Just you should know what is field exit. That's it. And the another one I'm going to show you is a text enhancement. So SC11, sorry. Okay, let me go to SC11. and here I can say, let me change it for company code. Okay, and I want to change the description of this data element. This is also part of the data element, not part of the field. So if you change this, the data element, through text enhancement, it will reflect wherever this particular data element has been used. So for this, go to C mode. Here also no need of any project, and you have an option for go to text enhancement, keywords, change. Then it will ask what is the data element, which data element you want to change. I am saying books. Then it will open the about the field labels. You're able to see the field labels, short, medium, long, heading, everything over here. So that is going to be changed here. I'm not going to touch many of this. I'm going to touch very little, like one, probably this is in the description level, 111. But click save. This also needs a transport request, and continue and close it. Okay, so if you want, you can go and just check whether it's got changed in the okay, display. Okay, a lot of things. We have here, yes, company code is changed with works to company code 111. These are the changes I have made. So let me go and check in SC11. VBAK, sorry, EKKO display. So here it's company code 1. Got it? So this is a way of doing the text enhancement, but advisable, don't just try it in your any of your real-time environment. This is just only for your information. So hope this might be useful, and this is the end of customer exit option. Thank you so much for your time. Play around. If you have any doubt, please let me know. See you in the next video. Bye.